So, something I want to quickly go over is that I see a lot of people in my comments saying this. Wow, this situation was a lot more complex and deeper than I thought it was. Which, when it comes to people doing research, that can be pretty annoying to hear. But then you gotta slow down and remember that people don't tend to read everything, or that we as humans tend to try and give the benefit of the doubt to the people that we support, or that we demonize the people that we don't. For example, it is very easy for a lot of people who are angry at Games Workshop to side with Gamak and just take Gamak's word for face value that GW is attacking him and trying to take away his creative freedom. But then you look into it and research the topic a little bit more, and you find that Gamak is not a good person. Whether it be him being litigious himself and suing smaller content creators that he's stolen from, or were criticizing him for stealing from them, or hiding the fact that he was sent a cease and desist back in 2023 for blatant theft, and trying to use people's misunderstanding of Italian copyright law against them. Just because Italy has a different name for it doesn't mean it's not copyright law. They just frame copyright law as, yeah, it's actually harmful business practices to violate someone's copyright. But that's what Gamak and tons of other grifters try to do. They try to use people's hatred of the other side or the benefit of doubt to make sure that they can scam people easier, and having full faith that the benefit of doubt will never come back to bite them. Because they know not everyone is going to research this topic. Because people have either given into their central biases and don't want to be proven wrong, because self-reflection is hard and a lot of people don't have the stomach to admit they're wrong, or genuinely they just lack the discipline, time, and knowledge to do the proper research. Even though sometimes it's just as easy as reading an article, or doing what I, Hellstorm Mikey, and others have done in comparing and contrasting. It's mental overload for a lot of people, and they just don't want to deal with that with the stresses they're already dealing with. How do you think culture war grifters have been so successful in tricking hundreds of millions of people? They rely on their audience being burnt out and angry. And then that audience is charged to not believe anybody who comes in with actual evidence proving that person wrong or that they're a piece of shit who lies. Trust me, as someone who kept showing proof that Arch is a piece of shit who had very problematic people around him and all the evidence in the world, a lot of people just ignored it because it was inconvenient and a mental load they didn't want to deal with. And trust me, as a Warhammer content creator who does do all the research I can, this shit is very hard. But I do try to keep in mind that, yeah, not everybody has the time or the knowledge on how to research this stuff.